So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Reeves. And before we get too deep in this game, I want to remind the viewers that MP is likely to be playing with a bit more intensity tonight. He's made it known he intends to pick up a W against any teams that finish higher than his in the standings last season. And I think you may have drawn some ire with that call-out.
Well, still a lot of games to play, but I'm going to give MP credit for what we've seen from him so far. He's gone after this challenge very seriously, and he's been a formidable force to be reckoned with. It's going to be another challenge tonight, and we'll see if he can keep up the same sort of intensity and focus again as this one unfolds.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Shot clock at 5. Sexton finds Cunningham. A deep 3. Sexton misses.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to Doncic. Fires for 3. Collins with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Offensive board. That one goes. Count it.
And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
NBA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. 4-3. And Hendricks gets it to go.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And it's good. 2 points.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And there it is for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Big time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Connect, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. MP finds Clarkson. And there's another one for the Jazz.
I like the readiness of Clarkson, always prepared to hoist up a shot.
Lakers trail by 6. We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a sixth man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
On the wing, Reeves. Checked by Sexton. Down low. Here's Vincent. And another shot. Can't capitalize inside.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside Sexton. Knocks it down from distance. And now an 11-point Jazz lead.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Sexton against Reeves. Vincent outside to stop the run. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Here's Connect. He's covered by Clarkson. Reeves with the ball. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Count it.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for Finney-Smith. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin's checked in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Hendricks. John Collins comes in for Sensabaugh. Markkanen's checked in for Clarkson. And it's George in for Sexton. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. George for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. George has got 9.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And there's James from the arc. The rebound by Markkanen.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Goodwin. James outside. Inside, here's Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's Filipowski. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Goodwin. 1:27 left in the half. And there's James on the assist by Connect. He's got 13.
And one way to stretch a career, taking more shots from outside. LeBron, the ageless one, knows it well.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Cunningham looking it over. Kicks it out to Markkanen. George passes to MP. From about 19, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers get it back. James can't get it to go.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
MP left side. Jacks up a three. MP buries the triple. And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's the Jazz up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
58.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Lakers. They're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. Lakers. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. Cunningham comes in for George. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Filipowski, John Collins out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's MP, and it's Sexton in at the 2. Doncic, and here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Sexton passes to Cunningham. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Pass to Doncic. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 18.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
6 to shoot. Back to Clarkson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Hendricks is checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Clarkson.
Coming into the floor for the Jazz, Hendricks. Sensabaugh.
Lakers trail by 8. Doncic outside. To the paint. Here's James. No good with a layup. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Sexton against Reeves. To the middle. Pass to Sensabaugh. The 3 from Sexton. He drops it from range. Sexton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree, Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
Cunningham passes to Collins. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
And here's MP from outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. James with the ball, picked up by Collins.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
Utah leading by 6. Doncic against MP. Hey, expanding his range. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 42% so far in the game. James can't get it to go.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
MP outside. Three-pointer. It's good! Good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a way to punctuate the third quarter. They've got the lead, and they've got momentum.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent, and it's Hachimura in at center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Vincent. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz leading by 9. Here's MP. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Count that bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Collier. A deep 3 from MP. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. Now Los Angeles with it. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Vincent. Offline with a 3. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Sensible is checked in for Hendricks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. MP finds Sexton. Back to Cunningham. And here's Sexton. Checked by James. There's Cunningham with a 3. Fires in the triple. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Vincent outside, pass to connect. Here's James, checked by Sexton. To the inside. Clock at 4. And there's James from the arc. LeBron fires and hits a three.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
For three, Collier. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. James against Sexton. Can't cash it in from close range. Utah leading by 14. To the middle. Back to MP. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Here's MP. And the shot goes in. Cunningham's got 9 points in the quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Outside Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Doncic with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Luka! Lethal!
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Here's Cunningham. And he makes it on the layup. Cunningham's got 23 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And Doncic hammers it home.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic for 3. Collins with the rebound. Jazz leading by 13. Here's MP. And scores off the crossover. 25 points in the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's Clarkson, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Clarkson. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Vincent. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, MP. It counts.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my...
Another game, another win. After work tomorrow. I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home. E.
Hey, summer planning?
Yes, but staying local. Money from
Smart. My favorite is Canada. It's national,
Get ready to light it up to the beat. Let's go.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach. Pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now, remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.